America's home for positive business talk.
This is America's home for positive business talk. We are thrilled that you are here with us. Angel Tussey, Eric Raymer, empowering you to build your brand right here on the radio. Would you like to know how to boost your site's visitor rate?
Boost my site's visitor rate.
Attract more website traffic?
More people to my website?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Well, GoDaddy wrote an article in Inc.com that kind of sums up their layers of expertise. Of course, GoDaddy is probably the world's largest purveyor of websites, right?
Right.
So they know a thing or millions about how to get people.
They says, because they are the purveyor of websites,
Yep.
right? They've analyzed thousands of websites
Yes.
to determine what is it that the sites that are doing good have in common. Now, I mean, you can look at a whole lot of sites and figure out what makes them different. That doesn't help us. So they look at those that are doing good things.
Right.
And what are the things that they have in common that we can all learn from? And of course, we're looking for some key takeaways for, we're all really, no matter how long we've been in business, I think when it comes to the digital marketplace,
Sure.
we are all up and coming because it is so different. Do you remember you used to have to write code?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember?
The year was 1995. I wrote my first years of code writing,
right.
only to have somebody come over and say, "What WYSIWYG editor are you using?"
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, editor.
Huh?
I didn't even know there was one.
Right? But do you remember Flash? When we first started, had all the fun little flashy stuff, right?
Absolutely.
Do you remember before websites were optimized for mobile?
Yes.
I mean, it has changed.
Oh,
it is, and it continues to change. So if we've been in business for a while and we've had a website for a while, home pages versus landing pages. I mean, it's changed. So no matter where you are, you're up and coming.
Absolutely. And there's room for great hope. 8 months ago, Angel, I took on a task that even I thought was daunting and quite near impossible. We came across a client who had a website that was a very high performing website.
Sorry, I just bumped it with my headphones.
I didn't notice.
Right.
A very high performing website. And I mean, he was receiving, somewhere between 7 and 10 phone calls a week, and he was converting 7 to 8 of them every week. This website was driving traffic to his business and converting to dollars on the other side.
Hallelujah.
Right? Except he didn't own a lick of it. The website owned it all. The service that he engaged in owned it all. So if he decided he wanted to go to a different webmaster or a different service or something like that, he couldn't take his website, his domain. He couldn't take the images. He couldn't take the phone number. He couldn't take anything at all from that website. It all belonged to somebody else. And so
they still do that?
Oh yeah. By the millions.
Really?
And here was the challenge. I came along 8 months ago and told him, that you don't own any of this, right? And he's like, oh, I had no idea. And so the answer was to create a mirror site that acted, hopefully somehow acted like the other one, and hope that we could climb the ranks to get close to the excellent response that this other person's website was getting on behalf of our client. 3 months later, we eclipsed the response. And today, he's seriously contemplating turning off that one. That's 8 months later, contemplating turning off that one because ours, the one that he owns, when I say ours, we built it in his name for him, designed it with him, and created a traffic storm for him. And now he's considering turning off the other one.
Okay, so a lot of good stuff in there, yep. Eric, and I know there's a lot of good stuff in what we wanted to talk about. But if somebody doesn't own their own domain, own their own website,
yep.
How would they know?
Well, try adding a page just for yourself. If it's allowed, then you own it.
Okay. And
But
if not, then
if
somebody else has to do it. They own
right.
it. Okay. So that's number one. How do you know if you own it? Number two, if you don't own it and you wanna, can you?
Not that one, but you can come alongside one. I'll give you the name of the website.
Well, no. I don't need to know the website. I'm not asking that one.
Okay.
I'm asking
Anyone.
I'm asking if Sally Jones is listening.
Yeah.
And Sally Jones realizes she does not own her perfectspa.com.
Right.
That somebody else owns perfectspa.com.
Right.
I don't know if that's a website or not.
It doesn't matter.
Don't look it up just in case it's not.
It could be bad.
Right. And she decides that if she wants to own it.
Yeah.
Could she?
Not likely. Not in the scenario that we're talking about, because the company specifically owns all the rights. It's in the fine print of the contract that they're
So
selling.
then Sally Jones, who owns this, perfectly spa-ness thing.
Right. Would have to create another website.
But it couldn't be called the same as the
That's
old
correct.
one. It has to be called something different.
Something different.
So what if the first one is my business name? Perfectly Spa is her business name, perfectlyspa.com. Somebody else owns.
I believe there's a phrase that says you are up a creek
Seriously.
without a paddle.
That's my business name and somebody else owns my website. I can't.
Correct.
Ooh.
By law.
Ooh.
Federal law. You can't get out of that. That's just the way it is.
So I know I'm like Miss Question now. And so now I got to go open up brand new website, Perfectly Spa-ness.
Yes.
Right. And market that.
Sally's Perfectly Spa.
Right. But yet my business name is still the other one.
Correct.
Oh, this is a marketing nightmare.
It is a marketing nightmare, which is why we have the service that we have and why we do it the way that we do. Everything we do is put in our clients' names. So
well,
that
yeah, because I don't want to own your stuff.
They own everything.
I want you to own your stuff.
But the number of people who are not as ethical as that are legion, and the services make no apologies for it, because that's what you agreed to in the fine print. And
the big print giveth,
and the fine print taketh away forever. Now, we didn't get a chance to talk about how to increase your traffic. So tomorrow we'll come back and
come back tomorrow.
We'll do a segment on that tomorrow. I promise you that. Okay, folks? Don't go anywhere until tomorrow. Keep it right here wherever you're listening, because this is the home of positive business talk. This is the Experience Pros Radio Network.